talented students don't have much opportunity for that. So what are the 4 lessons that I learned from these studies? One is that abilities do matter, and that IQ is important, but it's not everything. It's not sufficient. So you need special abilities. The 2 schools that focused on special abilities, whether it was science or music, were much more successful and satisfying in terms of their graduates and what their graduates were doing. So the question would be, how do we identify people in different domains? Music has been very successful, dance has been very successful in identifying who's talented. But yesterday we heard some very interesting conversation. How do we identify science talent? I found that very intriguing, because school science is not the science that people do in their research work. You need school science, you need the background, but it doesn't mimic what you're going to be doing in the laboratory. Whereas the music people are doing what they would do when they're performing. So the question would be, and I think this would be a great opportunity for Jbnsts, is to think about what are some of the variables that are the real indicators of future science researchers. That would be a great contribution. There are people around the world working on this, but what would it take? What kind of audition would you do for young people that would give you the idea that they were talented? We talked yesterday, or some of the speakers were talking about what kinds of research questions do people come up with. That's very exciting. You have to learn how to ask research questions. There's a certain aesthetic to a good research question, but maybe there are ways that a novice young scientist could show that feeling for science. So there was a book called A Feeling for the Organism. So what is the sense that a young scientist has?